the start of another successful week for you, me, for everybody. Thank God for blessing us with another day, giving us another 24 hours to make it right, to be successful, to walk in purpose. Whatever your goals are, you have another 24 hours. So the past is behind you. Yesterday is gone. Whatever you didn't accomplish yesterday, now we have today to do so and move forward. In order to become successful, consistency must be your key. And you must be able to motivate yourself. While there are so many people, places, and things that can motivate you to continue your journey, your life journey, you have to motivate yourself. You have to tell yourself, I can do this. I can be consistent. I can become disciplined. I can create this. I can create my success. I can create my destiny. Giving up is not an option. Okay. If you failed a couple of times, a few times, two times, three times, four times, however many times you failed, that's fine. That's a part of success. That's a part of your journey. If we don't fail in life, then we won't understand how to win. No one just wins on the first try. You're going to fail. You have to fail because failing allows you to know the way that you need to go. It allows you to make mistakes so that you won't make those mistakes again. So we have to make mistakes in order to learn. If you don't learn, you will not become successful. If you're listening to this live or you come back and listen to this live, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I am going to have my podcast on here full time. I will be going live with motivational speaks Monday and Friday mornings. So I am looking forward to giving everyone inspiration. In life, you must become disciplined and you must keep going. We have so many challenges in life, not just me, not just you, everyone. It's life. There are things that I have gone through that have put so much anxiety in the pit of my stomach that I had to catch my breath. And, it happens. Anxiety is something that it happens, to all of us when we worry. It's human nature to be able to worry, but as well, we have to go on. And so that's where your faith comes in. Like, you have to go on. You have to continue on. I speak about the loss of my mother in March. That's still very fresh, still very new. I still haven't really began to process her loss and begin to grieve yet, but I know that that's coming. And in order to acclimate that adjustment correctly, I have changed my diet. I've started eating correctly, started back on my healthy food regimen because I know that when grief hits your body, it comes with anxiety, it comes with worry, it comes with stress, it could even come with depression, and I don't want to go down that road. And so in life, we don't know where things are going to take us. Like, I never thought my mom would pass. Of course, she's older. She was in her 60s, which I still believe is young to pass. But neither here or there, she's not with us anymore. I have to still go on. It still hurts, but I have to process along the way how to keep going because I know she would have want that. Number one. Number two, I have children. I have a family. I have grandbabies. I have to be able to process this loss and I have to be able to move on. And so, as I said, anxiety is one of the things that hits. It's one of the things that I've been experiencing. And I know that changing my diet, eating correctly, detoxing, exercising, all the things that I was doing before my mom passed are things that I have reactivated in my life because those are the things that are going to keep me healthy and keep me going and release some of the anxiety. I don't know if all, but some of the anxiety. I've been doing the ice cube plunges on my face in the morning. That's like a reset to your nervous system. If you're not familiar with that, these are things that are all good for you. Of course, not eating processed foods helps. Leaving sugar alone helps, different things like that. So, usually when I'm doing this live in the morning, I am preparing my detox tea, but right now I'm preparing my breakfast. And so, it's healthy. It is a protein based breakfast. A lot of times I do ground turkey in the morning. I might have a gluten free tortilla shell and then eggs, and that's usually pretty good. Excuse me. So yes, right now I'm focusing on a more healthy, food regimen. Of course, I get up and pray in the morning, but I try and motivate myself to keep going. And so people may look at me and may think, hey, she's just, going on with her life after she has lost her mother. But I still hurt as well, um, just along with everyone else, all her other loved ones. I do have three siblings, but we all process grief differently. I know that I haven't started grieving yet. I know that because it's like it still hasn't hit me. I feel like I'm still, excuse me, in the shock phases. It's really um, too early to process. And I just want to try and prepare myself as best as possible for when this grief does hit me. So, but it's just, I just try to motivate everyone. And that is what my brand is about. That's what my show is about. It's very positive, but, you know, um, I go through things in life as well. And I have to know the importance of motivating myself because there are other people that depend on me. When God gives you a purpose in life that is attached to affecting other people's lives, you have to be strong. You have to know that and understand that. And so you have to be able to carry yourself in a certain manner and still know the importance of you carrying on in your journey. And so that is what I do. I'm not so much of a motivational speaker. I am an artist and a TV producer, but you know, um, when I am giving my lives and when I am filming my show, I definitely put motivation, positivity in there, spirituality, things that God has graced upon my life. I definitely put those things into my work. It's all positive. So you will never hear me on any show with any type of negativity at all because that's not who I am. Do we experience negative things in life? Yes, we do. Everybody does. I definitely did. About a month ago, I was presented with a negative situation, and we all are, but at the end of the day, what I learned is we have to figure out, so to speak, how to respond to these situations. So it's all about your response and how disciplined you are in handling negative things. How do you respond to people when they bring negativity to you? It's all about our response. And then after that, it is definitely about how do you eliminate these people out of your life, or how do you eliminate certain things, people, places, and things, so that you are not in those situations again, or you're not presented with those types of things again. So That is the importance. Definitely eliminate negativity from your life and just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Whatever it is that you're doing, no matter what you're going through. Now, there are some things that, hey, we may have to fall back and take a break. But if you're experiencing just the normal life challenges, then you need to keep going. But if you are presented with loss and death in your family, you may have to fall back. I did have to stop doing anything for at least a month after my mom passed, and I'm kind of just picking back up. I still have been consistent in some things, but some things I have not. Things were a blur for a while, and I am working to navigate those things in my life because I still have responsibilities, still have to eat and pay bills and take care of myself and my family. Have a splendid Monday. Thank you for listening.